In this review video, we are looking at Benjamin Moore White Dove, which is one of my favorite white paint colors for a multitude of reasons. One of those reasons is because of its depth. White Dove is a soft white paint color, and I know that because of its LRV. If you don't know about LRV, go to my blog, type it in. It's amazing. It basically tells you how light or dark a paint color is on a scale of 0 to, well, in our usable world, up about 95, 96. So with an LRV of 83.14, White Dove is a soft white because the brighter whites are up at like 93, 94, which is pretty killer white. Not this guy. Will White Dove act like a true white? Depends on what your perception is. It definitely acts as a white. It just is a soft, warm white. So it's not going to act like a bright, clean, crisp white. This is not that kind of paint color. Now, in terms of undertones, a lot of my online color consulting clients are looking for creamy whites. White Dove is a creamy white, but it's on the very passive end of the creamy range because, well, it does have a yellow undertone. It's got some good gray in there. It's really grounded, really earthy. I love White Dove. It's not overly creamy. Like if you compare it to Sherwin-Williams Alabaster, that's a creamy white. Sherwin-Williams Creamy, that's creamy for sure. White Dove is maybe a bit more of a hybrid that is open to interpretation. In my world, not super creamy. Now, a lot of people, they have White Dove walls or White Dove trimming cabinets and they want to paint, sorry, literally have a hair in my eyeball. And they want to paint another surface white. And they're like, which whites can I put with White Dove? And long story short, White Dove goes with White Dove really well. There's no reason to change your whites. Why would you change your whites? Don't complicate your life. Keep it simple. The thing is, if you change whites, and let's say you have White Dove walls and you want to do Chantilly Lace on your cabinets or trim, well, your previously soft, warm white walls now look cream or yellow. So one white will expose the undertones in another and you'll end up with yellow, dirty colors, maybe a bit of green will pop up, purple. Are there a few exceptions? Depends on the home. Personally, no. I'm a white on white, keep going White Dove, like every surface. I'm not mixing it up. But you do you. So we're going to compare some whites so you can see which ones could work and which ones are a hot mess and a hard no. Benjamin Moore Cloud White. If these two were together, I wouldn't say it's a hard no, but there's not a huge difference in LRV between these. I don't think I'd bother. Again, I'd stick with White Dove. Sherwin-Williams Pure White. Woof. That is friggin' terrible. So these two have pretty similar LRVs. Pure White's up like at 84. So similar, but White Dove's warmer. So this is not a great combo. That's a hard no from this little ginger. Benjamin Moore Simply White. Okay. I don't hate it, which is not a ringing endorsement for it, by the way, but I don't hate it. But that's because I'm biased. I just want you to do White Dove on everything. Those work okay together. You can see how White Dove does fall that bit softer, a little bit more creamy looking. That's because Benjamin Moore Simply White is a brighter white. I think it's up around like, I'm gonna say 89 in its LRV, but it has yellow in it, so that's good. Sherwin-Williams Alabaster, hard no. These two are too similar. There's just no reason. Just do White Dove. Unless you want a brighter white, just do White Dove. Sherwin-Williams Extra White. Look at how yellow White Dove looks. Now, if I want that look, I'm going to do it purposely. I don't want to do it accidentally. Yeah, no. White Dove. Oh, what do you know? If you have cream trim, this is Sherwin-Williams Antique White. Cream trim or cabinets, you want to do White Dove walls? I mean, you do you, but I sure as heck wouldn't. Not going to work. Benjamin Moore Chantilly Lace. So again, it's not that it doesn't work, it's that White Dove looks more yellow in comparison. If you do want to mix and match, the most important thing to note is find each white's LRV and make sure the one with the lower LRV is on the walls. So if you're doing your trim, it needs to be the brighter white, the one with the higher LRV. If you're doing your cabinets and your walls are white, the cabinets need to be the brighter white, the one with the higher LRV. The walls always has to be the lower LRV, the softer white. So there you go. In our next video, we're going to compare a bunch of colors with White Dove because you never want to just pick a color based on how it looks by itself. And we're also going to look at colors that look good with white dove because there are a lot of them.